Be me, 27 years old, dating my girlfriend for about 2 years now. She invites me to family dinner at her parents' house tonight. Tell her, yeah, sounds good. I have not met everyone yet. She says her sister will be there too. Finally meeting her. Drive to her parents' house that evening around 6 p.m. here. Girlfriend's parents are nice and welcoming when we arrive at door. They introduce me to her sister, who is 24 years old. Sister is attractive and very friendly, almost too friendly with me. We all sit down for dinner, and girlfriend sits next to me. Sister sits directly across from me at the family dinner table. Notice sister keeps staring at me during the meal, constantly looking over. Girlfriend does not seem to notice because she is talking to mom. Sister asks me what I do for work and seems interested. Tell her I am software engineer at tech company downtown here. She says that is so impressive and she loves smart guys. Girlfriend finally notices and tells sister to stop being weird about it. Sister laughs and says she is just being nice to boyfriend. But throughout dinner, she keeps finding excuses to talk to me, asks about my hobbies, my interests, where I grew up, everything. Girlfriend is getting visibly annoyed, but does not say anything yet. Notice sister is leaning forward across the table toward me a lot. She keeps making intense eye contact that feels inappropriate to me. Girlfriend kicks my leg under the table like she sees it. I nod slightly to let her know I am not encouraging this. Girlfriend's dad asks what sports I follow and like to watch. Tell him I watch football and basketball mostly on the weekends. Sister jumps in saying she loves football too and her team. Girlfriend says sister has never watched football in her life before. Sister gets defensive and says she watches it all the time. Girlfriend rolls her eyes and tells her to stop lying about. Dad looks confused by the tension between his daughters right now. Mom tries to change subject by asking about dessert plans for. After dinner, girlfriend's dad asks me to help him in garage. Says he wants to show me his car collection really quick. Girlfriend and her mom start cleaning up the dishes in kitchen. Sister says she will help dad and follows us to garage. In garage looking at the cars and dad is explaining collection. Sister keeps standing very close to me, closer than necessary here. She touches my arm when asking questions about cars and interests. Dad does not seem to notice because he is focused on vehicles. Girlfriend comes out to garage and sees sister standing close to. She looks annoyed and asks if I want to come inside now. Tell her, yeah, sure, and we go back inside the house. She whispers, asking if her sister is being weird with me. Tell her, yeah, a little bit, but I am just being polite. She says her sister always does this with guys she brings home. Ask her what she means by always, and she says, not worry. Feel uncomfortable knowing this is apparently a pattern with her sister. We go back inside, and everyone is having coffee and living. Sister is sitting on the couch and pats the seat next to. Girlfriend quickly sits there instead, and I sit on the chair. Sister looks annoyed that girlfriend blocked her from sitting next to. Rest of evening goes okay, and sister tones it down a. We say goodbye to everyone and drive back to my apartment. Girlfriend apologizes for her sister and says she can be a. Tell her it is fine, I can handle someone being flirty. Get home, and we watch a movie together on couch relaxing. Girlfriend falls asleep on my shoulder around 10 p.m. from long. My phone buzzes with a text from unknown number on screen. Open it, and the message says, hey, it is your sister. Feel my stomach drop. Because how did she get my number? Text says she got my number from her mom, contacts earlier. Says she wanted to reach out and get to know me better. Another text comes in saying girlfriend does not need to know. Debate whether to tell girlfriend right now or wait until morning. Decide to wake her up gently and show her the texts. She wakes up and reads them, and her face turns red. She is furious and grabs her phone to text her sister. Girlfriend texts her sister, telling her to stop contacting me immediately. Sister responds saying she was just being friendly, nothing wrong with. Girlfriend tells her it is inappropriate and to leave me alone. Sister says, okay, fine, whatever, and stops responding to the messages. Girlfriend is upset and says she cannot believe her sister did. Tell her it is not her fault her sister is acting crazy. She says her sister has always been jealous of her since. Says sister always tries to take things that belong to her. Ask her what kind of things, and she gives me examples. Says when they were kids, sister would take her toys always. Says in high school, sister would flirt with guys she liked first. Says this is just another example of that same pattern continuing. Tell her I am not interested in her sister at all. She says she knows, but her sister does not care about. Says her sister just wants what she has because she has. Feel bad that I am causing problems between them and family. Few days go by and sister texts me again, asking how. Ignore the text and tell girlfriend about it immediately when happens. Girlfriend is furious and calls her sister on the phone right. Can hear her yelling at sister through the phone from room. Girlfriend comes back and says her sister promised to stop contacting. Tell her I hope so, because it is making things really. She says, if sister does it again, she's going to cut. Feel bad that I am causing problems between her and family. Week passes with no texts from sister, and things seem normal. Girlfriend invites me to her parents' house for birthday dinner for. Really do not want to go, but cannot say no to. Drive to parents' house and sister is already there when we. Sister acts completely normal and does not flirt or anything inappropriate. Actually barely talks to me at all during the whole dinner. Feel relieved that maybe she got the message and stopped behavior. Girlfriend also seems relieved and is more relaxed than last time. We have dinner and everything is going smoothly without any issues. Sister is talking to her mom about work and her life. Girlfriend and I are talking to her dad about sports and feel like maybe this whole situation is finally over and done. After dinner, we are all in living room talking and drinks. Sister sits on opposite side a room from me, which good. Girlfriend gets up to help mom bring dessert from the kitchen. Sister immediately gets up and sits next to me on couch. She leans in close and whispers that she cannot stop thinking. Tell her she needs to stop this, and her sister is. She says her sister does not need to know about anything. Tell her there is nothing between us and will not be. She touches my leg and says she knows I felt connection. Move away from her and stand up from the couch quickly. Girlfriend and mom come back with dessert at that exact moment. Girlfriend sees sister sitting where she was and looks suspicious immediately. Sister acts innocent and says she was just asking about work. Girlfriend does not believe her, and we leave shortly after that. In the car, she asks me what sister said to me. Tell her the truth about everything sister whispered and the touching. Girlfriend is crying and says she cannot believe her sister did. Says her sister has always been jealous of her since kids. Says sister always tries to take things that belong to her. Feel terrible that I am in middle of their sibling issues. Girlfriend says she's going to confront her sister tomorrow about. Tell her I support whatever she wants to do about situation. She thanks me for being honest and telling her what happened. We get home and she is still upset about the thing. Next day, girlfriend calls her sister and they have huge argument. Can hear girlfriend yelling about boundaries and respect and family from. Sister apparently denies everything and says I am lying about what. Girlfriend tells her she believes me over her and hangs up. Few hours later, sister texts me again saying, I ruined relationship. Says I should have just kept my mouth shut about everything. Says girlfriend always gets everything and she deserves to be happy. Text says she knows I am attracted to her and just. Screenshot the texts and send them to girlfriend immediately without responding. Girlfriend calls her parents and tells them everything that has been. Her parents are shocked and disappointed in sister for her behavior. They tell sister she owes us both an apology for actions. Sister refuses to apologize and says everyone is against her as. She says girlfriend is just jealous that I might like her. Parents tell her until she can act appropriately, she is not. Girlfriend is sad that family is fighting, but knows not fault. Week goes by and parents call girlfriend to talk about situation. They say they talked to sister about her behavior toward me. Sister told them her version, which is completely different from truth. She claimed that I was the one flirting with her. Not. Girlfriend tells her parents that is a lie, and I have. Parents say they believe girlfriend because they know sister has history. They apologize to both of us for sister causing this drama. Say they will make sure sister respects boundaries going forward from. Month goes by, and sister finally texts girlfriend apologizing for everything. Says she was going through a hard time and took out. Girlfriend accepts apology, but says sister cannot be around me anymore. Sister agrees and says she understands the boundary that was set. Next family event is girlfriend's mom. Birthday party, few weeks later. Girlfriend asks me if I am comfortable going with sister there. Tell her I will go, but only if she stays with. She promises she will not leave me alone with her sister. We arrive at party, and sister is already there with parents. Sister sees us and immediately looks uncomfortable and walks to kitchen. Girlfriend's mom comes over and hugs us both and thanks for. She whispers to girlfriend that sister will behave herself tonight. Party goes well, and sister avoids me the entire time completely. She stays on opposite side of room whenever I'm around. Girlfriend notices and says, "This is how it should have been." Tell her I agree, and hopefully things stay this way going. Few months pass, and family events continue with same awkward dynamic. Sister either does not come to events or leaves early when. Girlfriend feels guilty that she has to choose between me and. Tell her she does not have to choose, I can skip. She says no because I am her boyfriend and should included. Her parents agree and say sister is the one who caused. They tell girlfriend not to feel guilty about sister choices here. Girlfriend appreciates the support from her parents about the whole situation. Sister eventually starts dating someone new, few months later, after everything. Girlfriend hopes that will help sister move on from whatever obsession. Tell her I hope so too because family events are still. She agrees and says she wants things to go back normal. We go to family dinner and sister brings her new boyfriend. He seems nice and sister is actually being affectionate with him. Girlfriend is relieved and whispers that maybe this is the end. Tell her, I hope you are right about this finally being. Throughout dinner, sister is focused on her boyfriend, not me at. She does not try to talk to me or sit near, feel relieved that she has moved on to someone else finally. Girlfriend is smiling more than she has at family events and After dinner, we are all talking in living room together here. Sister and her boyfriend are sitting together on the love seat holding. Girlfriend leans over and whispers that she thinks sister is over. Tell her it definitely seems that way based on her behavior. Few weeks later, girlfriend tells me her sister is engaged to. She seems genuinely happy for her sister, which is good sign. Ask her if she thinks things will be normal now between. She says she thinks so, and she is glad drama is. We go to family dinner to celebrate sister engagement to boyfriend. Sister is showing everyone the ring and talking about wedding plans. She is friendly to me, but in normal appropriate way finally. Girlfriend squeezes my hand under table and smiles at me, relieved. Think about how close this came to ruining our relationship completely. If I had not been honest from the start, things worse. Girlfriend trust in me is stronger because I told her everything. And her family respects me for handling the situation properly throughout. Sister gets married few months later, and I am invited to. Girlfriend asks if I am comfortable going to the wedding ceremony. Tell her yes because sister seems to have moved on completely. We go to wedding, and sister is focused on her husband. At reception, sister comes over to us and apologizes again sincerely. Says she was in bad place and took it out wrong. Says she is happy now and glad girlfriend and I together. Girlfriend hugs her and says she forgives her and loves her. Year later, and things are completely back to normal with family. Sister and her husband come to family events and everything fine. No more awkward tension or uncomfortable moments at all anymore here. Girlfriend is happy that her family is whole again after drama. We get engaged ourselves year after everything happened with her sister. Sister is genuinely happy for us and congratulates us both warmly. She tells girlfriend privately that she is sorry for everything before. Girlfriend tells me about it and says she thinks sister really changed. At our wedding, sister gives a speech about how much she loves, talks about how she was wrong before and learned from mistakes, says I am perfect for her sister and she is happy. Girlfriend cries happy tears during the speech from her sister there. Think about how that first family dinner almost destroyed everything between. One inappropriate action led to months of family drama and tension. But being honest and setting boundaries saved our relationship from worse. And now, years later, everything is fine and sister is just. Sometimes family members do inappropriate things that create difficult situations for. Sometimes being honest, even when awkward, is the only right choice. Sometimes the drama is not your fault, but you still middle. And sometimes girlfriend sister hitting on you at dinner ruins things.